whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of it. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready. But again, you would...
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received...
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me...
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it Hebel?
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in... I've never heard anyone else speak of it. And I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one. Especially Ominous.
Understood. But why does...
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to...
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses. Find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like... Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get... That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyes.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it.
This is exactly the type of...
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for... Haven't been here in some time. It's not...
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet...
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she...
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust...
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic. Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old... Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort...
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear...
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and...
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. You breathe a word about this place to anyone. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not...
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say it. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't... Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed... requisite tasks, do see me after...
day's work clears the mind, I say.
New instruments are expensive, you know. Defense against the dark arts. The world needs Tantalores now more than ever. If I thought of the building the second thought, I'd rather be the one drinking the fire whiskey than pouring it.
Leviosa! Revelio.
Watch yourselves, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Lumos.
You're a force to be reckoned with, that. Scaring all the goblins away. Such a wee bairn giving a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just... I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green, welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an...
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just...
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It's a good thing we have auras, is all I'm saying.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing. Assignment's all finished. Very well.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Wonderful to see you again.
Revelio.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Wee, I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming on.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! I've set some crates up. You're a natural.
Professor Garlic,
the plants are resting, so...
I was wondering, what made you want to teach her?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation... After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old hub.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into... Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous... The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Within a week, he claims by accident,
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and... well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Sure why she'd fuss so much. There's only one page in a book.
I'd never fold down a corner in a book. I'd make a fuss too if I were her.
There are so many old books in the library. I'd say you'd be hard-pressed to find one without a turned page.
Oh, I think she goes about repairing them when we're not about. If you look, you'll see there actually aren't many.
What's a fun game?
What? What's a fun game?
Finding folded down corners of books in the library. Ones that Scrivener missed.
Oh, that does sound rather fun.
I'd win.
What? What on earth makes you say that?
I have sharp eyes. Like a hippogriff, my mother says.
We're looking for folded pages, not ferrets.
Well, no point of discussing because I've already
Revelio.
Oh? What's that?
It involves...
Galleons and...
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the
Revelio.
Come and find me in the greenhouse.
Revelio. Revelio.
Burada ne diyordu? Filipen yetiştirilme hasarlı flux field. Savaş bitkisinde edenin ve aynı anda kullanılır. Flux field ne demek? Bunları değiştirebiliyor muyuz? Flux field ne abi? Yollar
Revelio.
Gel bakalım.
And the historian's uniform. It was
Lan.
You'd think knowing spells would simplify me.
Revelio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Depulso. Repara. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I simply protest.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Ever been a vampire?
You can acquire some by vanishing items. You can gather it outside the Hogwarts grounds.
Revelio. 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 Accio.
Hello, be with you in a bit. Let me guess, you're after something fresh? Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
I think I'll miss you.
Really?
Revelio.
If I had to pick one...
Revelio.
Perhaps a hybrid. Both.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plant... Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Professor.
Oh, how nice of you to
That sounds lovely.
To some, yes. I used to dream. Mind you, it did take some time. And whilst...
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. You see, As a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the green...
I'm sorry the other...
Oh, but I've given you the wrong impression. On the contrary, I was shown great kindness. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Knee. Lovely to see you.
It didn't bother me. I swear.
Revelio.
I'm sure they likely hadn't heard the house called, that's all. Or engaged. Now why would you say that? Just to be cruel. Don't be cool. It is more. God knew that Captain hadn't called a
No. I wouldn't have even noticed had someone not mentioned.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he... wouldn't listen to a word about goblins.
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchen.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, well, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt.
You met the Headless Hunt?
Yes, and then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkin so that he'd tell me how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham.
Revelio.
I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Revelio.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few...
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well...
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as...
Until then, be careful.
Revelio.
time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
Revelio.
You can acquire some by vanishing items here in the room, or you can gather it outside the Hogwarts grounds.
Revelio. Brilliant. Revelio.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Revelio. Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with...
Yes, Professor.
That's good, if Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks... Pay attention to your wand work.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my... Before taking it out into the world. There you go. Catching them quickly.
Revelio.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in mid-air. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court, the ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that. Nothing to it. Lucky shot. Akio. All in the wrist. I'll let you have that one. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on. Care to go again?
I'm game for...
Grand! You could use the practice. Summoner's Court, the ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that. Akio. Nothing to it. Not bad. Not bad. Akio. want. That was one for the ages. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky. I'm simply better than you.
I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me...
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested.
Revelio. There we go. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Thank you again for delivering.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
I'd like to... What do you have to say?
What are we looking for today? This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. Revelio.
I met a girl once. Replied to interview.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome back. Have you...
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say. and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us... Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend... Spell as much as possible. Perhaps before... That's it. Keep it up. Yes.
In class?
I did. The Toyohashi... They practice near the Mahuto tournament play.
I take it you're...
Fair. And I would...
If you were that...
I was my best friend Asuka. She won. But as she won.
Liquid luck?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes. When I confronted her afterwards, she had...
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't...
It does not matter. My flying that day was... I burned my broom.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her. Tell them what she...
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate?
Thank you, Professor. I shall
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine.
Revelio.
No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.